What up, my friends? What day is today? Day 215, I believe, of the year of our Lord 2024. Just lost like 6 people. There's another 7 watching. Oh, man. Well, today's the first day, so it's August 1st. And I'm doing my social media content, videos, movies. I can listen to music, listen to audiobooks, maybe an audio-only podcast in the background, But today was the first day I had to make sure I put the remote controls of my phone across the room, so when I woke up at 5:30 this morning, I didn't reach for my device and go to Facebook or Instagram or TikTok or YouTube, And it's a tough one to overcome. I stopped drinking, doing coke, crack, dope, and overeating, cigarettes. But the social media stuff, it's a time killer, And plus this whole election thing now, it's August 1st. They're going to be ramping it everything up to 11. No, it goes to 11. But anyway, that's Spinal Tap freaking reference. Nobody knows what the fuck I'm talking about except for old people like myself. Anyway, but, the social media thing is tough. I get lost in it. Plus I still consume cannabis. So like if I smoke and then I'm like, I start watching one video after the other, after the other, after the other. And next thing I know, it's 2 hours freaking later. And I'm like, shit, I didn't do any of the stuff I wanted to do. And now I got to run out the door to go do some haircuts at my shop. And, then I got to do everything that I put off later on or tomorrow. And, so it's not a great combination if you're really trying to, excel at whatever it is. I still haven't really learned how to edit. I can do like a little bit of stuff because I'm doing it on this phone and I got these big doofy fingers. It's just, and I'm figuring it out on the fly. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't have anybody teaching me. I haven't watched any of the explanation videos, the instructional videos, which I probably should. And, I think that'll be like the only thing that I will watch is something that's like educational that's going to help me in the long run. You know what I'm saying? Like if I got to do work on a car and I'm like, fuck, I don't know how to do this. I might throw on a YouTube video about that one specific item, And even last year, I did it for the month of November. I made it 25 days and I got really sick. And then I was like, I need to watch that on TV. I feel like crap. And, just an excuse. But, it was a good one. And then I threw something on and fell right asleep. So it worked. But, it was 25 days and like the first week was a lot of just like sitting there in silence, like, my mind's, but I'm like paralyzed, with inaction because I'm thinking it too deeply, Sometimes you got to shut it off and just go, okay, just make it happen. But like week 2, I noticed that I'd be like, all right, I got to do this, this, and this. Then I'd sit there and I'm like, well, fucking, what are you waiting for? Just get up off your ass and go do it. And so that's what I started doing, And it was very beneficial. I didn't learn all the stuff I wanted to learn. I didn't read all the books I wanted to read, but I did do some reading. I did do some learning, and this time I'm trying to do this. Well, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to learn some. I'm going to read some audiobooks, all kinds of stuff. And so, I'm going to make the most of it. And like I said, it's August 1st, man. Summer's almost over. Do I really want to waste, 4 to 6 hours a day like this watching content? And don't get me wrong, I love the creators I watch. I like the informational stuff that they're putting out and conspiratorial stuff, political stuff. I love all of that, right? I love independent journalists, and their take on the news, right, left, and center. That's how I make my decisions throughout, what I'm going to do or who I'm going to choose or this and that. Is because I watch a litany of people, left, right, center, far left, far right. I watch it all because I want to make a informed decision on it. And, I spend far too much time waiting for comments on my videos and responding to comments and, this and that. And, it's always the same couple of people that want to give you a hard time just for hard time's sake. And that's fine. It doesn't really bother me. You know, I enjoy it sometimes, but then I'm like, why am I even getting into it with this unhealthy, scenester, cliquey person, right? Like, I remember I got into punk rock and all that because I thought it was something different. You know, I thought it was like, everybody does their own thing, but we're kind of part of this collective. Then I got into it and it was like, you know, there was hierarchy, right? Like the people, the band fuckers and people in the bands and the people who buy all the records and know all the lyrics and every band member and the name of the song, you know, who it was, this and that. It was like those people, and they try to quiz you like, oh, who's this? And it's like, I don't fucking know who it is. I just know I like it. So fuck off, you know? Or they'd be like, well, I've been hanging out in Harvard Square since 1981. You've only been here since 83, 84. You know, and it was like this whole fucking bullshit thing, you know? And then, you know, because of where I came from in the hood and, you know, the housing projects and, you know, mostly minority area. You know, I was definitely a minority in my neighborhood. And, you know, so like I witnessed, you know, there's a lot of high crime, brutality in my household and out. And, you know, even amongst us kids. And so I went that route, you know, and that's how I kind of led, you know, I led with intimidation and violence. You know, I remember someone on TV or a movie was like, well, do you want to be feared or respected? And they were like, feared's better than respect, you know. I mean, they're going to respect you if they fear you, you know, and if they don't, at least they fear you. And, you know, that was the wrong way of looking at things, but that's how I went about things. All right, I was brutal. I was good to those people that I could benefit from. Seriously. And then, I mean, you know, and they were my friends, don't get me wrong, but I was always jockeying for that position of this, that, or the other thing. Oh, she got a washer and dryer, right? Her parents are rich. They got food at the house. We can take showers over there, bring my boys over, whatever it was, you know what I mean? I was always jockeying to figure out a way that something would benefit me. And well, I'm kind of off my point here, but yeah, I'm shutting down. You know, I'm not watching any videos. I'm not doing any of that stuff for as long as I can go. I'm trying for a month. I would really love. Well, my goal is a month. I would love to go all the way till after the election and maybe further. But we'll see what happens. You know, like I'm gonna go to the movies with my kids on Sunday. I'm gonna go see Deadpool, Wolverine, and you know, I'm gonna go check this stuff out. But like, I'm not just gonna sit in my house on my chair just staring at my television, flipping through one YouTube video or another, or Rumble or whatever, watching the same thing over and over again, you know? So I'm making my stand, and I'm gonna step away for a little while. Hey, if you want to contact me, don't worry, I'll still be giving you my high quality content daily, right? And if you want to contact me, DM me, email me, text message me, call me, you know, and we can communicate that way. But I'm not doing a lot of the Facebooks and YouTubes and TikToks and everything else, Instagram and all that. I'll post my shit and then I'm out. So hey man, I hope everybody's doing well. I hope you're gonna freaking make it happen in your August, you know, whatever that is for you. You know, for me, I have to take time for head. I gotta, you know what I mean? I still feel like I'm slacking. Even though, you know, I do an hour and a half exercise a day, I go down to my shop, I do stuff at the house, I do a lot of yard work, gardening. You know, I still feel like I'm slacking. I still feel like there's a lot of hours in the day that I could do something productive. I'm not saying that I'm gonna get anything done, but I'm putting down the distractions, most of them, you know, another one I should say, and you know, I'll go from there. We'll see where it brings me. I think it's gonna be great. It's gonna be hard, but it'll be great. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace. Have a great day, everybody.